everyone, so today I'm going to be looking at Sephora's Beauty Sleep Favorites Kit. So originally, it was showing as $90, even still $50, I kind of feel for 8 items. Maybe not the best price, but it's supposed to be a $95 value, and that, so it is definitely some of those expensive skincare, right? But at least they have kind of some of those different ones out there. So they do have a hair mask that comes in it, the lip mask. So I do like this. So this is probably a $20 value. So I definitely have some little samples of this. So if you can pick up the little samples, I think it works great. I still have my one little sample that I did a couple of videos on, and it really, I did a video on a couple videos ago, and that, and don't know why I'm trying to eat it, but it's pretty much lasted a good amount of time, and I still have product in it. So it's definitely one that I'll just kind of put on right now. So it's definitely one that you don't need a lot to kind of coat your lips. From Algenist, their Night Power Serum. And this one's kind of more of a thicker cream. Has a nice kind of spa, almost like a slight cinnamon smell. So it's definitely a nice feeling cream. They call it a serum. I don't know. I always feel like serum should be liquid. But it really has a nice smell. Some kind of cinnamon pastry smell. Ugh. Sorry, trying to get some of these up. And then you have Sunday Riley, their CEO. So their C plus E protector and moisture repair. So this one's a little bit of a yellow, softer kind of cream. You can smell some of that vitamin C in it. Definitely smells kind of like a mandarin or a clementine. From Dermalogica, you have their Sleep Sound Cocoon. So it's kind of like a clear gel there, if we can see. Definitely very thin feeling. And I don't know. I find it a little bit man smelling. So they have their Ren Sleep Now Pillow Spray. So I'm just gonna it's not to me, it has a sweet tart smell almost. So it doesn't really have that classic lavender smell that I was kind of expecting, because I have it from another company that has the pillow spray, and yep, I call it a pillow instead of pillow. Just one of my weird things about me. From Morad You have their Retinol Youth Eye Serum. So again, it's like kind of that clear little, not clear, but like a translucent retinol cream. And then from Origins, they have their night cream. So I do kind of wish it did come with like a nice cleanser, like a moisturizing cleanser and that. So I'm gonna put the hair mask on. I'm gonna put some different creams on sections of my face, see how it goes and whatnot, see how I like them, and then check back in kind of in the morning. I do know with some of these skincare items, it's going to be more over time that you're going to notice something, right? But like with the hair mask, you should kind of notice right away. So like right now my hair is straightened with my, I'm always going to call it Amika. I'm going to always be like Ampika. I'm just going to rename them until they correct me. I'm just going to keep to whatever I want to call them. So my hair like doesn't feel too bad, but I feel like it could use that extra little bit of moisture and whatnot. Right? So I will be right back after I cleanse my face and determine where I put things, because I need to do a video on that, because otherwise I'm going to kind of forget where I put what different night cream and whatnot. So I'm just going to start by applying my hair mask. So you are to apply it to dry hair. So sometimes like I would maybe like shampoo and then apply the mask, because I feel like my hair is kind of like oily, so I will have to shampoo tomorrow and not just kind of like rinse it out. But I just concentrate on my ends, regardless. So you want to make sure your hair is kind of brushed out. It does have a nice smell. And I definitely think more is more, so don't try and be like, oh, let me just use half. Like, use it all. And then just save the hair cap and use it with like a normal conditioner and whatnot. So you get like a fair size amount of product, because I've been putting on like a nice big gloop. So probably like 3 apricot size amounts of the product. I just want to work it through. And I'm just going to kind of twist my hair. Put it in a nice bun. So I think a bun or a braid is kind of best to kind of like put it in, just so that way it's not like getting all over the place. So especially if you have like a big head or a lot of hair, right? If it like comes off during the night, it'll at least kind of stick to that bun where you have the majority of the product concentrated on. So I am going to use my Glow Recipe cleanser. just because it's so... It is fun to play with. So I'm gonna go wash my face and come on back to put some creams on. I'm gonna put my, I wait to put my lip mask back on. So I'm gonna start with Dermalogica Sleep Sound Cocoon. And I'm just gonna put this up along this side of my face. Definitely kind of like a man smell. Like a man spa smell. For the Morad retinol cream. I'm gonna put that on my eyes. For my Alchemist Recharge Night Press Serum, I'm going to put on the other side of my forehead. Should have put that one on my nose because it just smells so delicious. My Sunday Riley, I'm going to put on this cheek. So you want to be careful with your retinol and your vitamin C cream because they kind of like cancel each other out or could cause like a reaction. And then the Origins is like more so like a thicker night cream, more traditional sense, but not too overly thick. Has a very like earthy smell, like a stick. And then my lip mask. And I do feel like with this lip mask, I don't necessarily feel like my lips are like overly hydrated, but I still feel it in the morning. And my lips don't feel like drier. So I don't think it's necessarily doing much repairing, but it's going to put like a coating on, make sure like it's like wearing a jacket on my lips kind of deal. And then I shall spray my pillow with my little spray and kind of give an update if it helped me fall asleep faster. Because I've just been having some sleeping issues, and like I took my other spray and was like, let's just get this on there. So hopefully this can help me reset my sleep cycle, because I'm just noticing it in my skin. Is like just my energy levels, my skin. I'm just like, So a good night's sleep, drinking lots of water is going to be your best bet. And as well as like kind of what you're eating with your diet, right? Making sure that you still have those fats but definitely those extra skincare items can help, because especially like living in a city, there's so much like pollutions and things hitting our face. For me, living in Canada, it's now winter, so I go from like the freezing cold blowing at my face to like warm, heated air, right? Where the ducts are probably not clean, so it's just blowing all this dirt at me and whatnot. So I'm hoping my face will look amazing, like just look like a baby again. That's all I want. Beautiful porcelain skin. It's everything. So there's just like no wrinkles, no anything. And that, so I definitely think, because some of these things are so much more expensive, it allows you like a good chance to like test things out. So I'll let you know if any of these are kind of good, but I do like their favorites. I do appreciate that, like maybe the Sunday Riley and the lip balm ones are kind of ones that they've had repeated, but the other items are kind of like different. So I'm happy about that, because it's the worst when you're like, I want to try one of those items, but I have the rest of the others and they're not the greatest. But I feel like I appreciate this kit, and I think it's something nice to kind of try out for $50 instead of like one thing being like $150 to try and whatnot. So I will checking in with my night ones. So this is my second time kind of using things, some of them a little bit more, just because I did feel like things were kind of lifted, and that, so I think I really like probably the most expensive one, I think, the Alchemist Power Serum. I was just having like really difficult dry spots that it really has kind of like cleared up, and that, I think the vitamin C, I don't know, I don't really find this one anything that special, at least for my skin. I would say like the Sound Sleeping Cocoon like moisturize your skin. I do notice some like lines in my forehead, because I don't Botox my forehead and I have lines that like they don't seem like they're less here than on this side. So I think like this isn't too bad of a night cream. I would just prefer my Body Shop one over the Origins, and I do have like a full size of that one that I have used prior and that. So overall, like I think these products were good, right? They kind of did their job of like firming up skin, making your skin appear healthier. I just don't really know if the price tag's worth it in my mind as compared to other ones out there. So if they are in your price tag, like price point, then I do think they work. I would say I really like the Alchemist one, and that just because I do think it was a good serum, and that I think the pillow spray, you can find other ones out there, and then the hair mask from Sephora isn't bad, and it's a nice one that you can kind of reuse that hair cap for other ones out there. And again, the lip one I've talked about before, like it is going to kind of give you a protectant over your lip, but it's not necessarily going to like repair necessarily. It's going to like kind of keep them good and not allow them to get dried out, but I don't find it really repairs necessarily. But I feel like maybe I need to do a lip scrub because it's beyond the point of repair. So thanks so much for watching, guys. I hope you have a great day. Bye.